So, welcome to the tutorial from Wonderboy in Monster World for the Sega Master System. This game is actually not so hard. There's very low RNG actually. There are some critical jumps, call it the corner jumps, what can be really annoying, but otherwise it's just execute well. There's one pixel perfect jump to have a really good time and to skip kind of like a thing. What I also have to explain in this game is that how much HP you even have still left. Even when an enemy would normally kill you from the HP, like imagine you have like 25% of HP, I will show you that later. Normally you would be dead when the enemy would attack you, but somehow this game makes you into the situation that when you have like even only a little bit tiny HP, that you have one more hit to go with then 0 hearts and then you die. It's like, I don't know why this is like this, but it's actually really helping, so you never have to be worried about dying. As long as you have like one more little bit of HP, you will always get an extra hit even when the enemy is making 2 or 3 HP damage. You will still be having a chance to add one more hit and then you will die. What we are doing here a lot is we are using like kind of a death warp, because we continue having our stuff when we are dying. We continue having the sword and everything and the progress we did, and yeah, that makes it easier definitely to play, and we are saving time to go from A to B to C. But yeah, we go with save states step by step. I will explain some safety strats, especially in the beginning. You should maybe play with some safety strats, I would say, and yeah, I tell you what to take, how much money you need here and there, how much things you have to do, and what is the best idea, and yeah, the rest is just for you learning and playing and executing well and hopefully getting this pixel perfect jump first try, so you can have a good time in this, because I think, yeah, the hardest thing is to get a special jump where we skip kind of a sealed door. The rest is, like I said, moving forward, knowing we will also use a lot of shield magic, what we use to just run through the enemies, and we have we get all the shield magic what we can get. And yeah, for that, let's start. And I will always make a save state here and there. So selecting here is button 1 and then button 2 for new game. For the text you have to hold button 2, and for skipping the text you have to press button 1. So what I mostly do is like I hold the button 2 when I see text, and then I press button 1 to skip the text to go to the next text. Also, when you are in the hotel and she's asking you for a password, you can press button 1, what is automatically a no, instead of moving the cursor to no and press button 2. So these are like small hints. So here is directly a start text box, so I just mash the button 1 and just hold button 2, and then I go. We start here with collecting 32 gold, so we can get shoes for 30 golds here. So when you reach 32, what is right now, you just go. And then what we are doing is like we just bonking these enemies. It's not worth it to kill them. You can jump over the snake, or you can actually bonk him. Can happen. Doesn't affect us so much. Now we come to, like, this is just a walking part. Then we are coming to a part where enemies can actually come to your direction, or they can go away. If this ape, for example, is going away, you hit him so you can jump over him. If it's coming to you, you have to be very, not precise, but you have to see when he's spawning, you have to jump, and sometimes it's going the ape to the other side, so you can just jump and avoid a hit, like to attack him with a sword. Then you just go here and jump again over the enemies. And here the crabs can go to you or away from you. And the worst thing is when both go away from you, because then you have the problem that they are actually in your way. So the best thing is like one is coming to you and the other one, if he's going away, it doesn't matter. Like the only bad kind of RNG is when both crabs are going to the right side, then you have to make a damage boost, I think. But yeah, very small things. And then here you just go in the water, because this crab you can ignore, and then you jump over these platforms and then you're already in the village. So in the village, the same situation. What we are doing is we use some damage boost and we jump over some enemies. Very easy. Actually not much to explain. Jump over the enemy. Here take the damage boost because you cannot jump over him. And don't worry about this guy, he never touches you. Even when he's close to you, just go to the door. Go to her. Start talking with her. It's 2 text boxes. She's telling you that the queen is on the top. You go here to the left. Go up, like press up, and then do the same here with the queen, talking, like holding button 2 and then pressing button 1. Then go down again. Then you are going to the right. Try to jump over this guy, it's possible. If you're not jumping over him, be careful, because otherwise you would bonk the small enemy again. Then you go here to the shoes. You press button 2 for holding, and then you press button 2 again to select. If you would press button 1, you would say no. Then you go into the menu by the start, pressing start, go to the boots, get the leather boots, selecting them with button 2, and then pressing button 1 twice to get out of the menu. And then you go to this part. In this part, the mushrooms can go away from you and then come back. You try to jump over them. If you're damage boosting them, it can happen. Like, try to jump over them. It's just a timing thing. It's also a little bit RNG if they go to the right or if they come to you. There are 3 of them, and you just try to go over them. If not, happens. If they go to this way, in the moment when you have 0 hearts and you touch another enemy, you will use your potion. You have like automatically a potion in the beginning. It's like a refill thing, and yeah, it will be activated anyway, even when you are playing kind of perfectly. Most of the time here in this dungeon you will activate it. Here 2 more enemies, mushrooms, where you can jump over them if your timing is correctly. Here's an ocarina. You press up to get it, and then you select in the item the ocarina, and then you go out and you go to the magic and select the fireball and get out with button 2 to select and button 1 to get out. Now you are pressing this button 2 and up to activate the magic, and this time the ocarina. And yeah, the melody is like given by the girl in the beginning, where you talk twice. But yeah, since we know already the melody, we just do it. So the melody here is 1, like press button 1 up, 1 up, 1 2 1. This is like the first melody. So you press first button 2 and up for the magic, and hold button 2 to get the text fast. And then 1 up, 1 up, 1 2 1. And then press button 2 again that the text goes fast, and press the button again to go to the door. Here try to jump over him if it's possible, if not, bonk him. Here the same, up and button 2, and the next melody is up 1 2 1 2 up 1. So you press the buttons and then up 1 2 1 2 up 1. And the last one here, you bonk him. If you are not safe with the run and you are like scared, especially for the boss to not die, you can take here a heart, a safety heart, then you have like 4. I don't do it, but you can do it of course. And then you just do the third seal, what is up to 2, up 1, up 1. So you press up and button 2 for activating the melody, the magic ocarina. Hold the button 2 and then up to 2, up 1, up 1. And then the seal is broken, you go through the third door, and then we go to the boss. I'll just save it right now. So really straightforward. And 1 safety heart if you want to take the heart. I think you get even a full refill. I don't recommend this in the end of the run. Like if you learn it, if you really want to speedrun it, I don't recommend it, because as low as your hearts are, as better it's later for getting the damage boost and the death warp kill. That's just my opinion, because 3 hearts is definitely enough until the end if you play good, if you execute well. So what we are doing right now is like when we are going into the boss room, there's another text box. We hold button 2 and then we press button 2. So we like have a text box quickly going away. Like first, like the text box is like showing up. So we hold button 2 that the text goes fast, and then we press button 2 to get out. And then we are facing the mushroom, what is on the right side, with our face to the left side. So the fireballs, what we have activated here with up and 1, are always going directly to him. If we are facing him, the fireballs take a little bit longer way. But yeah, we'll show you both. And then we are shooting 3 fireballs, and then we go to him and we are attacking him with the sword. We can actually kill him to the right side, but mostly he will run to the left side. You have to try to hit him. Even when you get damage boost, you have to hit him like at the face, like at the front part of his body, because there's like a hitbox. So yeah, we just go inside and then we hold 2 and then we press button 1, and then we are just doing 3 times the magic. And then when you see him like talking, and then we are killing him like this. Best would be if you would have still some HP. You take the big boxes here and then you just open it, and then there is a magic inside. Press button 2 or button 1 to get out of it. But yeah, let's do this again. I just show you that the magic has to activate him, and then you just mash the attack button. And best would be if you still have some HP, especially for... So good is like to go close to him. But yeah, you always kill him. It should be definitely not a problem to kill him. Just having some HP is the problem sometimes. So you see, like, you can actually really kill him faster, but it's like a timing thing. And then you just go to him. And now I'm dead because I was not hitting him. Let's do it one more time. If you want to be safe, you just stay a little bit away, but this is like how it works. You have a little bit HP still. You just take these 3 big bags and then you just press up for the treasure and then just go out. You hold here to the right and then you go to the left. So you're back into the village, and then you just teleport up here, and then you go into the underground part by jumping here inside. Nothing special coming right now. There are enemies. There are 2 ways where you can actually maybe use damage boost if you want, but I don't recommend that so much. Like, you can have 1 damage boost, I would say, with this heart amount, because I think they make half a heart damage. But yeah, it's very straightforward, as you will see. So you just attack them with a sword. You don't even have to jump. They will always come for you down. You just make the jump part in the right time and let them come. can also jump and attack them. Here would be the only damage boost part where you can actually go from the 3 beds. Yeah, and sorry, for the red guys, I wanted to say you can attack them on the ground, and many of the bats you actually have to jump and attack them, so they are not messing around with you. So let's do this again. So these guys, like, you can directly attack, and these guys it's better to jump and attack. And some of them even can drop hearts if you need. You actually don't need that. And here, for example, you can make a damage boost, because then you can skip this one bat. And there's later a situation where you have 3 of the jumping guys. And yeah. You don't have to. It's not much time save. Definitely don't recommend that. It's not necessary. So better just kill everybody and just go. Yeah, and they also drop hearts, but it's actually not necessary. If you have like 0 hearts, of course, you can take 1 small heart, because you need it for the end boss of this, like before you're getting exit out of this part. Here's the second part where you could damage the first one to skip the third and the fourth one. The second and the third one. Sorry, but yeah, like I said, it's not a big deal. You just go, hit this guy, follow the way. Here you just walk down. I was making a mistake. And now we come to the end boss of this level part, of this underground part, and I'll show you a safe way to play if you have like 0 hearts, but there's actually a really fast way. So the safe way is just you go on the ground, and then you're just pushing him to the left until he's there, and then you're just waiting until he's dead. This is like the safe way. And then you hold 2 again, and then press button 1 and go to the door. The faster way, since we are healing each other anyway here, is you push him to the left and then you damage boost him. So he's coming through you on the other side. Made a small mistake here. So you push him, then you go here, and then you're like cornering him. And then you're like attacking him really fast. And it can be even faster, so you can actually go really to the left and then he's like really cornered. So kind of like this. This is the perfect one. And you see how much time you actually save by putting him into the corner part. Now you just go here to the left, you go into the hotel, because this will be your save point for the whole run. You say hello to this girl, you hold button 2, press button 2, press button 1 for no. As you saw, it was going to no, and then hold button 2 again. You stay in front of the door now, you hold button 2 again, press button 2 and go out of the door by pressing down. So going into the doors is pressing up, going out of the door is pressing down. Now you just go to the first here and buy the sword, the knight sword. Same as always, holding button 2, pressing button 2, and then get out. And now you just switch the weapon into the knight sword, press the start menu, go with 2 into the menu, select it, go with button 1 out of the menu twice, go here to the left, it's like left, right, left. Let me show you this again, like it's actually super easy. So it's like this. And here you just hold right a little bit and then go to the left. And then we go to the jungle part. The door is actually nothing right now, it's just for the later game, but we don't need it. And now we go into the jungle. We have full HP, and all the enemies, we are taking the money because we want to... Okay, I want to show you something here. So you just don't have to worry about anything, you just go and jump. There's only one part with RNG, that's when the spiders are coming later, so you will here jump and just take the damage boost, kill this guy, take the money. If he's dropping hearts, just go. And yeah, always when you are like on these things, ignore them and just go. Kill the enemies, they're always in the same spot. Be careful that you're not going too early to the left in these parts. And then just continue your way to the left. Take the enemies out for the money. Gold can drop to the left side or to the right. This is 3-1. And here will be now the part where you have to make a jump on that platform and see where the spiders are spawning. If you fall down, you have to do all the way from the beginning. So this part here, what I was just passing, can be done super fast when the spiders are really down or really up and you don't have to touch them. When they are in your way, you have to kill them. And when you fall down, you have to go back to the beginning, and it's normally a reset. Like you have to go back and then do this difficult jump again. This jump is in that case difficult because you have to jump in the last moment and then jump on the platform, otherwise you fall into the ground again, and that can take a lot of time away. So yeah, this is kind of a hard jump here, and the spiders can actually be always in the way. So you have to see what comes and then just pass this area, and hopefully you don't fall into the water. Now here again, enemies. You can just kill them, both. Take the money with you. And as I said, a very straightforward game. This dungeon we will have later. And now we just go into the first shop and buy the shield, and then selecting the shield, because this is very important. You can always take, of course, if you want, like safety potions with you, but it's not necessary in my eyes. So you press start, you go to magic, you go to shield, and then you select the shield and go out again. In my eyes, it's not necessary to take a potion with you, but maybe in the beginning, like, you should take them. I don't know. You have to see how hard it is for you to do and execute. So the potions, like the elixir, is like a refill situation. The big one, I think, refills 3, and the small one where we had in the beginning in the first village, there was a small one. It's like 1 heart what refills. It's your choice. So now we just go to the left. We ignore everything what is here. The last house here we will go later inside, but it's not necessary to go inside now. And then we have some enemies on the way. We can kill them, and nothing special. Same like before, 3 times. Take the money with you if you want. Here we jump on the platform or not. Take the damage boost. And when we are here, there are 2 ways. If you want to play safe, you kill the enemy. What I do is, like, I activate the shield magic by pressing up and button 1 to pass this guy, and then I use the shield magic to bring the next guy, what is very important, to the left, like cornering him there, to get the power magic and then not losing any time. So what I do is, like, I pass this guy just by the magic, and I bring this guy to here, and then kill him like this here, and then get the power magic. I got actually an accidentally hit, what I don't want. So yeah, let's do this part again, and then I make a save state there so I can show you like the best way how to play it. So yeah, nothing special about these enemies, much easier than the Mega Drive or Genesis version, because they are not doing anything except walking. They're not jumping or whatever. So yeah, you just go here, you just ignore the platform. If the platform is there, perfect for you. And then, like I said, you can actually then use the shield magic, pass this guy, jump here, bring him to the corner. Then you just touch him, take the power. He's always moving until you're touching him again, and then you just want to go out here And the best thing is like to jump like this up. It's a little bit tricky. But yeah, the best thing is like jump on, like when you kill him, jump on him, take the power, and then move to the right and get like right before here, because when you're too close, you are not making the jump, as you can see, but if you're like a little bit far away, you make the jump. Also, when you're not going to the left, he's like disappearing and comes back when you're going to the left, as you can see. So this is like a kind of a tricky situation, a tricky jump also, and yeah. So he's like here, and then you're just using the jump to go on him. Like he's like kind of like he's here when you're killing him, or a little bit more to the left. And yeah, what you want to do is like you want to get up here to get this power magic, and then you just want to go back to the other side. It's a little bit tricky, but I try to show you again. So just get 3 hits into him, or 2, and then just stop him, use him, let him flow from the left to the right, and then just try to get the right timing for the jump. This is like the trickiest part in this rescuing. But you can also kill the first guy. So you kill him, then you jump and use him, so he's in moving. You press the buttons to get out, and then you just wait until he's coming, and then you get out again. And then you kill this guy. If you have a heart, you have a heart. You just get the damage boost, go inside here. There's just this enemy, kill him, take the money with you. And this is everything. And then you go to the first room here, like the village, and then you talk to the guy, to the old guy that opens the door. It's a 3 text box. He's telling you that you have to take to go to Poseidon to get the trident. It's a lot of blah blah. Then you just go to the dungeon where you were passing, where there was no door. And yeah, nothing special. You go here inside in the door. I just make a save state. We have a lot of hearts right now. Depending how much your heart is, you can get 2 damage boost or 1 damage boost. Or if you're having no HP anymore, no damage boost with the stone. Yeah, normally you have like 1 heart and a little bit, so you can have like 2 damage boost or something. Depends how much hearts you are, how much problems you also had with the spiders. But I'll just show you what I mean. So you just go into the dungeon, and then there's a rolling stone, and yeah, you can just get the damage boost here by going. And as you see, I still have 1 heart, and I take the damage boost again, and I still have HP. You want to bring your HP as low down as possible. So the best thing after this would be actually that you have now 0 hearts, because then you have 1 more damage boost, you're dead, what you actually want. But yeah, depending how much hearts you have, and yeah, if there's a heart drop, if you didn't make any mistakes in the way to the power up, to the power fist, to the power magic, let's say that, then you just don't need HP anymore to pick up. If you want to be sure, you can also just damage boost one of the enemies there, so you have like around, let's say, 1 heart, so you can just get hit here by this stone 1 time, and when the stone is like here, like you get 1 time hit, and then you have maybe 0 hearts, then you wait a little bit, like half a second or a second, and then just go. Then the stone should be passed, This way what I was just showing is like when you have a lot of HP, you just go directly and you get 2 damage boosts. And then you have like this kind of HP. Best, like I said, is that you have 0 HP for the last part. Here you just go down and then you activate the shield magic to pass this guys. So you're just invincible. You activate the shield and then you just go down here. And now we are coming again to some corner jumps, what I really hate. So they are really annoying. If you are too close to the wall, you are not making it. You have always like, you need like distance. And the same is like with these jumps. You always like need distance. If you are too close, like if you try to jump from here, you're not making it. You always need like a little bit distance to take it. There is a potion inside, I think, but we don't need it. And yeah, now we are just activating the shield here when we go down, because there's like a lot of things attacking us, and we just use the shield magic one more time to just pass this part without getting hit. It's a little bit laggy, but doesn't matter anything. And then we are just going to switch into the power, and we are going to Greg and Glag. These are the stone faces. If you want, you can go into the stone what the first guy throws and make yourself a damage boost if you have still HP. But you have to be really fast with a power attack, because otherwise they maybe like kill you. So holding the button for the Greg and Glag text and then pressing it, and then you just kill them. And like I said, you have to be really fast. So what I recommend is like, if you still have HP, you do this, but you don't have to be too close. I show you 2 ways. So if you have like 0 HP, you can do this, and then you just mash the attack, and then they should be dead before he's like hitting the next stone. And if you still have HP, for whatever reason, you just go here, take the damage boost, and then they are still dead. So you don't lose so much time actually. What you want is that you have 0 hearts now. If you want to play safe, as I was mentioning before, you can have more hearts, but then you press up, get the treasure, the trident, get out of the menu and press up. Then you are switching into the weapon, the trident, go to the right, here's an enemy, and now is the first death warp. So now we just kill ourselves, and instead of game over, we start again in the hotel where we had been. And she's like, oh, that was close, blah blah blah, be careful. We still have the trident, we still have the money, we still have the items, so we had a death warp, what is like much faster than going back. And now we are just going here to the right and back into this part. And yeah, I just make a save state here. First one is like directly going down, and it's like from here just directly to the left and then to the right, and then you're just in the water, and you with the trident you can actually swim. And what we do is like we swim directly up here, so we are back to the land part, and then we're just jumping here over the platforms and ignore everything. There are enemies on the way. Depending on RNG, the apes can be going to you or away from you. You jump between, or yeah, you jump here, go between them. Between these 2 trees, palms, I think, there's like the door to go there. And normally the game tells you earlier like there was a house, and then you give the ocarina, and then he's telling you the amulet to see Poseidon is between the 2 palms, please press up there, and then you're like this. But yeah, you know it already. Then you go out again, and just, if you want, kill them. Go back into the water, just swim to the left, get the damage boost on purpose, because you want to have another death warp. Yet now you have like not so much HP anymore, that doesn't even matter. You go here this way. Here is another heart. If you want to play safe, you can take the heart, of course. But in my eyes, like I said, not necessary. If you want to play safe, you have 2 hearts now. As I was mentioning, you have 2 hearts on the way. I don't press anything, he's still going to the direction. So left, left, right, right. You see, like, you hold nothing, he's still doing the direction. You go to Poseidon, he's telling you, I'm the hero, holding button 2, pressing button 1 to skip it, get the boots, press the buttons to get out of the menu, and now we're doing another death warp. Because, like I said, I was taking the damage intentionally, so I have 0 hearts again, and now I just do another death warp to be back in the hotel like before and still having everything activated. So now the inn girl is telling you have to be careful, what are you doing? Yeah, and then you go out of the door again and you go to the right, but now you have to select the boots because you're faster with the desert boots. So in the moment when you are getting out of the hotel, like when you're getting here out of the inn, and you stay here, you directly press the start button, go to the boots, go to the desert boots, select them and continue. Since it's a faster boots, you go here into the door, and now we come to this pixel perfect jump, what is like a do or die thing in this run. I explain you also what you can do if you don't want to do this pixel perfect run jump. So the red guys you have to kill, the bats you can ignore. But the 3 red guys you have to kill by jumping and hitting them. And here you go down. And then you have like 2 bats on the way. And yeah, these guys are just there. So now we're skipping like a sealed door. If you are not so okay with that and you have problems with that sealed door jump, what is definitely understandable because it's a pixel perfect jump. You can also go with the desert boots to the desert, what we do later after that. Get the kill the boss there, do the dungeon, then after that go to the dragons, like go up to the dragons. You will see this all after that. And then talk to the guys there, like the dragons, what we talked also, but you have to do this twice then. And then you have to go back here to this one, and then the seal gets open and you can go through it. Definitely slower because you have to make this way to the dragons twice. Not recommended, but yeah, I would definitely understand if you play first the slow way. I think there are then doors also, like connections between the dragons, so you don't have to take so much time to go from A to B. But yeah, this is a speedrun I will show you right now. So as you can see, and I will make a save state here, this seal is like there's a seal and you cannot go through it, but you see that there is like a way here up, and you can actually walk on this thing and you can jump over it, but it's pixel perfect to get here on the pixel and then jump up again. The setup is like the following: you can be like here under it and then you just press many times the jump button and then go slowly to the left, and then you hopefully get the pixel to go up there. It's a little bit luck based, but yeah, this is like how you can actually skip that part. Hard to find a setup, and yeah, like I said, it can get first try, 5th try, 20th try, never try, but there is a pixel. The only setup what I know is like doing this, and then in the moment when you're like jumping up, getting out of this, try to press jump again and then get it like this, and then you can actually go over it, and then you're like over it. So yeah, It's kind of tricky, and it's really not easy to get it. And yeah, you have to be very slowly going to the left. Maybe like you find a better setup, but this is the only setup I found out, and it can take super long. And getting this first try, second try or third try is definitely really huge time save. But yeah, good luck with this. This is like the setup. Hopefully you get that fast, so you can actually skip that seal and then you just do the ice bomber first and then you do the desert after. So you save a lot of time by not going back here and opening the seal and going twice to the dragons and all this. Don't want to say that. So yeah, now we are just in the ice bomber part, and what we are doing right now is we have to collect 4,000 gold to get the ceramic boots to be faster. So every enemy what is on the way we were just actually attacking, and then in the end we have some enemies what we attack even more, so we get the 4,000 together. So all the enemies we kill, hopefully they don't drop any hearts because this is time loss. The penguins need 3 hits and these flying guys need 1 hit. So of course, yeah, RNG in which way they go sometimes. But yeah, we kill everything on the way, we don't want any hearts. And yeah, just kill them, take everything on the way. This one came to us, so it's good RNG, he can also run away. This is like the screen change. And here now there's one enemy I always go for more until I have like 3,500 or something. Like I go left and right, because I only have to kill him once, he's the closest. And then I go to this one. The penguin like is spawning 4 times, I think. You just go here and let him spawn. Hopefully he comes to you. Can spawn I think 4 or 5 times until you have 4,000 gold. And when you have 4,000 gold, then you just go to the right, and this is enough. Now you just go here up, go into the door, buy the shoes, like always holding 2, pressing 2, thank you very much. Go in the menu, get the ceramic boots, go out, not completely out, take the magic, take the shield. Before it was on power, so you have to go down left, and then you go out and you have activated the shield and you have the boots. Then you just go to the right and just make a save state right now. So you see you are super fast now according to before, and you kill this guy, you damage boost through the penguin because you don't even have to take care about it. Well, that's not what it, well, that was completely wrong. Yeah, if he's, let's say different way. If he's coming to your way, you can jump over him. If he's going away, you have to kill him. So depending on which direction he is going. So the first guy you always kill, and the penguin, if he's coming to you, you just make a damage boost. If he's going away, you take the time loss and just kill it. Here you can just go. These are the 3 enemies. Nothing more is coming. And then you just have to go here on the platform, because as you can see you cannot go here over. So you have no chance then taking the platforms, as you can see. So I will just show you that again. And then we are going for the boss. So you can also make the damage boost here if you want, and here too, but you need some HP at least against the boss. So yeah, maybe this is the best way, taking 2 damage boosts if you have full HP, depending how good you are at the fight. And now we are going to the boss, and we activate the shield in the moment when we are entering, so we are like invincible. and then we are just attacking him over and over again, and then the shield will go away. I think we need 11 hits to kill him, and the best would be you get another hit, so you have like 0 hearts, and then you kill him, so you just need 1 death warp hit actually. So yeah, same like always, ice bomber, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and this is like the tricky part. So I would definitely recommend in the beginning to not lose so much HP. So you have like 2 hits. So maybe what you should do is like not having this strat, what I'm doing right now, because this is super risky. You should definitely be careful to have a little bit more HP, or you are really good already in the fight, so depending how risky you want to play it. So just see what you want. And you see, like, I had the perfect fight. I have 0 hearts and I killed him with my iframes. The money is not important anymore, you don't need any more money now. And then you just take the treasure and you have the item, the axe. And now you do a damage boost again to kill yourself. Otherwise, if you have still HP, you go to this enemy and you just damage boost yourself as long as you have no HP anymore, and then you go out and you're back here. And now you switch in the moment when you're about to enter the desert, what is here, you switch into the desert boots, otherwise you lose HP. So now we're going into the desert, and there are scorpions on the way. When they shoot at you, just go into the shot, because the shot is somehow not making any damage to you. I don't know why. And if they are not attacking you, you just kill them with 2 hits of the trident. But yeah, when they are making a fireball attack, just run into it, go to the right until I show you when we are having the next point, where it's like not critical, but let's say we have to make some execution things. So if they shoot at you, just take the shot. If they are not shooting at you, just use twice the trident and kill them. Ignore all the money. Like, you see, you don't take any damage when they're shooting at you. Why, I don't know. But we take this, of course. And otherwise we just kill them. Not big time loss or save. It's kind of the same time. You jump over here, we don't want to go there in the down part. And yeah, now we are like at the place where we are jumping to the ground. Here there's a place where we go into the ground. And I show you, when you're just jumping inside and hold nothing, you fall down. But you have to hold up so you land on the top. So when you press up in the moment, you stay there and you actually want to be there. You go here, don't be too close to that treasure, because then this bat is coming to you and gets really on your nerves and you have to do everything again. So best way is press up, go close, like here, then press up, take the shield magic, then switch the boots into ceramic boots and go out and take the HP damage what you will get automatically, because you want to lose some HP. If you want to play safe, switch the ceramic boots when you are in the dungeon, what is like next to it. So now we are like losing 1.5 hearts because we do this, and now we are in the dungeon. If you want to play safe, you can also just do the change of the boosts here in the dungeon, and then you still have 3 hearts. Now we are in the pyramid, and from the shooting guys, like there are guys on the shooting, the first one and the second one we wait, the third one we pass, and the fourth one we pass automatically. So it's like first one we wait, that shoots, second one we wait, that shoots, and the third one we just go, and the fourth one we also go because it's not hitting us. The fifth one we wait, and the sixth one we go. And this is like what you have to understand what to do. So first and second we wait, the third one we go, fourth one we go because it shoots in the same time. The fifth guy we wait, and the sixth guy we go. Now we have like platforms what are going against or to, like for us, like speeding up, or against us. And we want on the ones what are going against us, we jump on them or walk a little bit, depends on the enemies, and who are going away, we use them to speed up. So this one, like for example, is like a speed up one, and then you just jump down, and you see this one not, so you jump on them. And here the platform comes automatically, and here you should use the speed up and just go down. Here the important thing, the first platform, they're like in the top, you didn't need to jump, it came automatically. But here, to bring this platform to the right, you have to jump. So you have to jump on it, so it goes to the right. Here you make 2 jumps, and here go slowly, so this enemy is not killing you. Here you jump over the enemy, use it, and jump again. And as you see, in the moment, because I was jumping, this platform came. Here you jump under, you just take the damage boost here and go down. So just learn this dungeon part, and then you're like here. And now we use the shield magic twice again. One time before like to pass this part, and then the second one when we are like actually fighting the boss. And I think we need like 8 hits or something for the dragon. So super easy, and yeah, you can get I think 1 damage if you want, but not so necessary. Anyway, so we are activating the shield magic here, for example, or in the moment when you are about to reach the enemy. Just go through everything, and then you are here at the door. And then the same thing you do again. You can do it in the moment when he's attacking, or you do it like when he's shooting. You jump over the fireball, and then you're using the shield. So what you can do is like you jump over that and then attacking him, and then try to get jump and attack. And try to kill him. The safer way is of course in the moment when you are getting control, you make this. Try always to get 2 hits into him. He's always going then to the left and then back to the right. And then he's like dead. And then you get the money again. Like I said, the money is not important anymore. You have 2 safety hearts on the way, as I was mentioning, so if you want to play safe, just take the hearts. And then you just wait until this comes here. Press the second button. 2 things come out. You go through the door. And then you just go. And depending how much HP you have, it also depends how you have to play the next part. But yeah, mostly as you can see, this kind of HP what I have right now should be also the HP you should have around. If you have less HP, you have to play it a little bit safer from the shield magic, but you have like 6 shield magic in total, and every time when you were like making a death warp, you have like full magic again, so you can use the shield magic. You have 6 in total now because you picked up the second one. And now you just go on the way to the dragons here. You just press the button up to teleport. You go to the right, and in the moment you are reaching the stone, you take the shield magic by pressing up and button 1, and then you just go through. These small enemies only make damage when they're like touching you. When you're like on them touching, then they make damage. When they are attacking you with their shot, they don't make any damage to you. Why? I don't know why, but it's like it is. So I activated the second time my shield magic to pass them, and then I'm here. So the best way actually would be, of course, to take some damage and then take the shield. So yeah, the best thing is like to bring your HP down, of course, so it's not even bad when you're like having some damages here. So you can just take the damage, but it should be a body damage. So what I recommend is like really like getting hit by the body, like this. And you would lose a lot of time, as you can see, if you don't take the shield. So just bonk the stone, for example, and then activate the shield magic right now, and then just go, and then try to bonk the next stone again. But depending how your HP is. This guy, for example. And then I activate my second time my shield magic and I just go through it. If you have really low HP, I show you right now what you have to do if you have like really low HP. It's a little bit tighter, but it's definitely not hard. So you activate it here and just go until like you don't have the shield magic anymore. It should be like disappearing here, exactly, and then you just activate it here again and just go through it. And I think in the last guy you would actually here, yeah, you have to jump there, and if you get a damage, you get a damage. Mostly you still have at least a little bit HP, so you would reach 0 hearts in that moment, what is not bad. But yeah, this is kind of the way that you have already like now 0 hearts when you're entering this village. You go here to the ladder and press up to get into this part. Then you go into this door, you talk to this guy. He's telling, oh, you have everything for the sword, great. Can you please talk to the big dragon? Yeah, sure, I do it. So we go here, like we are going the ladder down and then press the button of jump to go through it. We go to the big dragon, he's telling you are the legendary hero and now with the sword you can do la 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 la. Sure, man. Then we go to the ladder by jumping up and holding. And then we talk to this guy. He say he's finished, here you go, there's the sword. And then you can select the sword in the weapons and go out again. And then we go to, there are 2 ways, like here, these guys for example, we just damage boost ourselves in the body and use, if we have 0 hearts, okay, perfect, then directly dead, but you have to hit his body and not his shot, because his shot is not making any damage. We are back into the inn and we go out of the inn, and now we are going to the end boss part. So we are already super equipped, we have 6 shields, we have some magic with us. So you just go here into the door, you ignore everything, you have the ceramic boots on, and then you just go here to that one, and then we go to the boss. This on the right here is the, it's very easy, you just have to hold right and just jump. If you would fall down, you would land again here. Whatever you fall down, you land here. And you have to do this again, but it's actually super easy. It's like just holding right and just press the jump button always in the right time. And when you see the enemies, you have to activate the shield magic to pass them, like here, and then just go. The shield magic stays active for this enemy, then you go up and then it stops here, and then you just do the shield magic again. So maybe you activate the shield magic a little bit earlier, so it disappears in the right time. It's a timing thing. We use 2 shields magic. Now these enemies are coming to you, so in the moment when they're close to you, they come to you, so you just attack them. You go down here and hold to the right, so you fall down from this, like instead of like going all the way down, and then you just go down a little bit and then to the right. You just walk, nothing will attack you, everything fine. Same situation here, you go down and left, and then just let them fly, because they will never hit you if you just go to the left side. Nothing can happen. You go up here, and then we come to the next part. So you go up here, and in the first one here is the shield. If you want to have more protection, especially for the refights, then you take the shield here. It's here. Takes time away because it shows you the shield and everything. What I do is I just go here for the shoes, because the shoes make you faster. So in the moment I get the legendary shoes, I select the boots, sorry, the legendary boots, I select them, and then I'm out. And then I go forward. The shield is, like I said, only for security. When the guy is attacking you, try to not get attacked. So you have like 2 enemies coming on the way, and you actually don't want this what just happened, because then you have a little bit low HP for later. So let's do this again. You have to be a little bit safer. So I just kill these guys. There are 2 of them. Go to the right, and then everything is fine. And here you go up. Then you go to the door. It shows you this door. You go to the left, shows you this door. You go up here again. You activate the shield magic when you're like here. So you just can walk through these enemies. Also through the bats what are coming there. Here. Then you go up here. It disappears here. And now you activate the last time the shield magic and before the boss. And then you just go here and just jump through these platforms, don't fall down, and then you're in front of the door and nothing can happen to you. So now we are coming to the boss. Same situation like always. We go into the boss, we activate the shield magic, we kill him, and then yeah, nothing special like the most bosses. The Demon Knight, activate. You can get 2 hits into him or 1. So, and in the moment when the bunny head is coming out, you have 1 more hit to go. And yeah, you don't even have to take the money. You can do it. It's your choice, but take the treasure. Here what is coming down. Press up. You get the legendary armor. Get into the door. Now you have a small cutscene. And now you just, in the moment when you get control again, you are pressing the start button for the menu, get the armor, change into the legendary armor, and then get out and go to the right until you're reaching the door. And now I do a save state, because now comes a little bit RNG part of these enemies. These enemies all, like I show you them, these guys, they all drop hearts. And they could jump or they just stay on the ground. For the first one, like when we are like coming here, we activate the shield and go through them, but then we don't have any more shield magic. What you can also try if you want to like get a really good time, you just go here through and activate the shield magic later, but that means you have two menus to do, because now you want the power magic actually to be activated, and then you would have to switch to the shield magic again to go through it, and then the power magic again, what is a lot of time losing according to just go through it. So I recommend to do this one. So you are just being in front, take the shield magic, the last one, go through them. Then when you're in front of the door, you switch into the magic, the power, and then you go inside. And then when you're against the boss, you are activating the power magic. Every boss, there's like 2 refights, and every refight you are getting a heart refill. So even when you're like low HP, you get 3 hearts back, or 4 or 5, depends how much hearts you have. You have to activate the power here, so he needs like 4 hits. Of course you have to hit him. So this was really bad. Let me show you maybe a little bit better. So, shield magic, I would just make a save state in front of the door. So, switch to the power. Go out of this. And then just... So, the funny thing is, like when you still have the shield activated, so I definitely recommend to make the shield starting directly when you come, like the door in the beginning, you directly activate the shield so it ends in the front of the door, because you can not activate the power when you still have the shield on. So the best thing is like that it disappears here before, so you activate it earlier and then you can activate the power here against the ice bomber. Take the iframes of hits, get 4 hits into him, and then just take the heart. And now we are coming to kind of the risky part. What is the risky part? These guys can jump or they can stay on the ground. The enemy, because of the armor, makes half heart damage now, the next one. And these small guys make also some damage, so it can be actually risky. But you could try to go through them by just jumping over them. Hopefully that is good RNG. Take the damage. If you see that you have really low HP, you have to kill some of them. But yeah, for example, now the last one I kill. And now I jump over the boss attack and just take the power. And yeah, if you want to play really, really risky, what is definitely possible, you just do that. You just go and jump over them, ignore everything, take every damage you have until you are like having 0 hearts. Then you should definitely take 1 heart. Go into the boss fight. Jump over it, the attack, take the heart, 4 hits, he's dead. Get the big heart again from the treasure, like always from both bosses. And then you have 1 more power attack for the end boss. And yeah, take the heart here and go out. And now we are coming to the last part of the game. Again, you can play safe, but you don't need that. The last boss also just needs 4 hits. So what you do is like you just go, hope that they are not jumping, go over them, and then just go here up, go to the door, and go up here and have the time ready. So you just go up. These 2 had been blocked because you had to kill the 2 enemies. Now, since you killed the 2 refights, they are open. And now we're just going to the boss. There is no introduction this time on the boss, like not the others. Every time before, you had an introduction of the boss. This time you directly start with the boss, you go close to the eye. If you are like standing super close to the eye, he will not open the eye, so you have to be a little bit away. You can get 2 hits into the eye, take the damage. There's lasers flying around. He needs 4 hits with a power attack if you activate the power magic. So just go, use the power attack, wait that he's going up, and then he's dead. And in the moment when he's dead, the game is over and you split for the end time. So yeah, show you again, super easy actually. Go here. Hope that this RNG is like that he's really quickly opening, and then just go out of it. It's a little bit RNG if he's opening directly. If he's not opening, you have to wait until he's opening. Go a little bit away. So I think it has something to do if you attack with a sword or not attack with a sword. But yeah, get the hits. bring him that he's opening the eyes. It's RNG. 4 hits. Should be always enough HP, definitely what you have, even when you have like really low HP. But look what he's doing. If he's quickly opening or not, it's RNG. So this was really bad RNG, for example. And we don't have any more power, so we would need 8 hits now. And that would kill us. So yeah, can be taking some time, but you should have no problem actually to kill him. And like I said, it's RNG if he's opening the eyes. And you can even get 3 hits into him, as you just saw. I got 3 hits into him. Yeah, just jump and hit. And it should be not a big deal to kill this boss, to be honest, with the power attack. And he's dead, and this is the game. Straightforward. Should be not a big deal. Like I said, there is not much RNG in this game. You have 2 safety hearts. You can take safety potions if you want, but I don't think that you need that. Trickiest part is definitely the pixel perfect jump, because this can take a lot of time to go over the shield, like for the ice bomber part, like to find the pixel and to jump and to skip that part. This is like the biggest, hardest thing in the whole run. The rest should be not a big deal. It's just execution. Bring your HP always down in the right time. As I was saying, if you have still HP, and even when he's doing a lot of damage, the enemy, whoever it is, you have a little bit HP, you will always get brought to 0 hearts and then you die. You would never die directly, even if he would normally kill you. And yeah, the RNG, the spiders, the jumping guys, and nothing more to say, to be honest. Use the shield magic for attacking the bosses. Get the jumps at the right time. You saw that game. And get the pixel perfect jump, get a safety heart maybe, or 2 safety hearts in the beginning. Learn the melody for the doors, the sealed doors. Nothing more to say. It's like I said, it's straightforward. Learn menuing, and yeah, should be like you should not be nervous for the HP, even with 3 hearts, because if you just activate the things in the right time, should be always possible to kill the bosses. And the 2 refights, you get the big hearts, so you get the refill. And even when you have low HP, as you see, you should kill the boss, the end boss, with 4 hits by jumping and attacking with a sword. You could get until 3 hits. And yeah, the shield magic together with the attack is definitely a really strong combination. Like I said, there's nothing more to say except take damage boost on purpose, get the money what you need, use the death warps, execute well, learn the bosses, use the power magic, use the shield magic, and yeah, get these corner jumps. They can be really annoying. Know when to activate which magic, know when to select which magic. The fireball in the beginning, don't face the mushroom, face the other way. But I was explaining actually everything during the run, so I think you should be fine now. You can definitely do some runs. You will see that everything is really straightforward. There's nothing really to learn except like the menuing, the melody, to select in the right time, and after some runs you will definitely have no problem anymore. And the biggest threat will be definitely the pixel perfect jump, what can really take a long time. And if you don't get this pixel perfect jump for whatever reason, then you can go the normal way, like first the desert, take the thing from the Tyrant Dragon, the boss fight, go to the dragons will tell you you have to go to the ice bomber, you have to talk to the big dragon, he's giving you the thing to make the seal away, then you go to the ice bomber, take the next one, and then you go back to the dragons. Maybe there's already a door then to go. So they will normally connect the worlds to each other and then play it out. But yeah, for biggest time save, definitely go for the pixel perfect jump and then go for the ice bomber first and then for the desert. And then hopefully you get a good time. Sub 30 should be definitely the first goal, and everything else is just a little bit luck with the pixel perfect jump and good execution. There's definitely still time, so it's not optimal. It's a good run right now, the world record with 27:17, but it's not perfectly. It's not optimal. I was playing super safe, especially in the end of the the two refights and taking some hearts. Like there's still some seconds, but yeah, 27:17 is the actual world record, and I don't think it's a hard game to learn because there's not much RNG. Just the execution, the corner jumps, and the pixel perfect jump could make you a little bit worrying or annoyed, but definitely I would say an easy game to learn. So with that, I wish you a good day, morning, night, whatever time it is right now for you, and yeah, have fun learning the game, and I see you in the next speedrun. Take care.